Alright boys, I'm back, and today I'm talking about this time that I passed out. Well, actually the 2 times I passed out. So, another story time. Let's just get straight into it. So these happened 1 year apart, but I'm going to start with the first one. The first one was in 2018. I can't remember the date, but this happened in 2018, and I was going to get a needle, and just saying, I have a huge fear of needles. I don't like seeing them. I feel uncomfortable with them. They're just not something cool. It's probably something with, I don't know, something stabbing into your skin, I don't think anyone should like those, but I don't like needles, and I went there to get a needle, but I didn't know that. So, I got there, I was expecting just a normal checkup, because that's what my mom told me. No, fucking needle. She knew I wasn't going to go along with it. She knew I wouldn't want to get a needle, because I haven't had a needle since I was, really young. And I was 11 at this point, so it was a long time since my last needle. And I got there, I sat there waiting for the normal checkup. She reached down in the drawer and she pulled out a needle. I'm like, whoa, what are you gonna do with that? You got some juice in it? You got some apple juice? Huh? I was like, what? I started freaking out. I could feel my heart rate pumping up faster. And she was like, you're gonna needle. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like saying in my head, what the fuck? I was like, what? I was so confused because my mom said I wasn't gonna needle. But then I'd say 10 minutes later, it took to get the needle because I just didn't want it. She told me to look out the window and focus on something, and I wouldn't feel a thing. It felt like a fucking someone was stabbing me in the gut while shooting me in the foot and fucking my sister at the same time. But then after that extreme pain, I thought I was all done. I was fine. She pulled out a second needle. I was like, what? I just got it in 5 minutes, I'd say. And then my mom, we were sitting in the office. We didn't leave the office that we got the needle in because I don't know, actually. I think she was booking another appointment or doing something. And then I said to my mom and the nurse or the doctor, whatever you'll call them, and I said, I don't feel so well. My stomach hurts and I'm getting lightheaded. And they're like, go lie down. I sat down for a second. I lied down for a little bit. Not that long. I'd say 30 seconds. I got up. And I started feeling worse as soon as I got up because I felt good when I lied down. I felt bad as soon as I stood up. I walked over to my mom. I said, Mom, I still don't feel good. And then lights out. Everything started, my vision started going, this happened within 4 seconds, my vision started going, and it started blacking out, and then black like a fade, black. I was on the ground, my mom caught me, I didn't hit my head, I was fine, and I didn't move, I sat there, I think I had apple juice after it, because I was on the ground. I walked around just seeing if I could still walk. I went home and I had some fuzzy peaches, so, I had some candy out of it, and I got my needles, and I never passed out before that. So, on to the second story. So, I know the exact date for this because it was on my birthday, July 24th, 2019, this happened. It was 2019. Yeah, 2019. This happened on my birthday. So I was in Newfoundland, where my family's from. We were visiting for my and my dad's birthday because we have the same birthday. And I was at my aunt's house, and my little cousin was there. She was 1 or 2 at the time, and we were going to get her ears pierced on the same day. It was a busy day. We had some fun. She got to get her ears pierced at the mall. I watched it. I thought it would be completely fine. I was wrong. Now, they didn't pull at a needle, okay? They had the ear piercing gun. And after that, she was crying a lot because it hurt, and I was standing there. I was fine. My parents, my mom and my aunt were picking out earrings for my cousin. and she was just standing there, and I was walking around. I was fine, just standing there waiting for them to leave. And then I started feeling weird. I had a pain. I felt like my stomach was like low. I didn't feel good, and I started getting lightheaded again. I went up to my mom, and I told her, I don't feel so good. And she's like, maybe you just didn't eat, because I didn't eat for a few hours before that, and I was hungry. At least I thought I was hungry. I went up to my mom. She was standing, from at least what I remember, she was standing there, standing at the exit of the store. I'm pretty sure we were at Claire's at the time. And she said to me, you probably just didn't eat anything or didn't drink anything. You're fine. I wasn't fine. I started feeling really sick, and I started going around the store, jumping, trying to make my stomach feel better. And it didn't help. I told my younger brother I didn't feel good. He said, go tell mom. I told my mom, again, for like the second or third time. And I went up to her and I hugged her. I gave her a hug, and I was just hugging her, like, you know. And then I started, my vision started going black again, fading out. And then I collapsed. And I couldn't imagine how my mom felt then, because no one, she didn't know what was going on. I couldn't imagine how my mom felt then. From what I remember my mom saying, because I don't know if this happened, but I'm pretty sure my mom said, oh no, not again, because I started going limp. And I was out. From what I was told and remember, I was out for 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that. I was on the ground looking up. I woke up, but I still was like really weird feeling. If anyone's passed out, they know the feeling I'm talking about. Like the weird feeling after waking up from passing out, like that. And I was lying there, a whole crowd of people were around me. The first thing I heard when I woke up was, I think he had a seizure. She was on phone call with 911. Some random girl was. The ambulance came. I was there. I'm pretty sure it was some firefighter was over in the store, in front of Claire's. He came over. He made sure I was okay. He asked me questions. The ambulance came. They wanted to make sure everything was okay. They put me in the stretcher. We went to the hospital. I rode in the back of the ambulance. That's the word. And in the ambulance, they wanted to prick my finger. I've never done it before. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not pricking my finger with a needle. Are you crazy? I have a fear of needles. And she was like, it won't hurt. She tested on my mom. She didn't make a reaction, so I did it. It didn't really hurt that bad. It was surprising because it's like a needle. But she was checking my, I think it was my blood sugar levels. I don't know what it was. Something about diabetes and stuff. And I got there. I was in the hospital. They did a bunch of stuff on me. They wanted to check if I was okay. And to this day, nobody really knows what happened. Some people thought, the doctors thought it probably was dehydration or hunger mixed with the overwhelming screaming, because my cousin was screaming a lot. So from what I believe, it might be dehydration. Or it could be the fact that she was screaming a lot and overwhelmed me. Okay, boys, I'm going to leave this video here. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'm posting every second day instead of every day. I'm going to try to post every day soon, or my schedule is all messed up. So thanks for still watching my videos. It makes me really, really happy that people still watch my videos. But I'm working on something. I'll announce it within the next week or two. So, yeah. See ya.